What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video talking about a new potential flying type Eevee evolution or Eeveelution. It's going to be made by a Twitter account and a website called PokeJungle. I'll be leaving links to this article and links to their social media and stuff in the description, so definitely do me a favor and check them out because I feel this is a pretty cool idea that they've caught on to. It's going to be talking about a new flying type Eeveelution potentially coming in the Switch release, and there's some pretty decent info to back this up. So we're just going to scroll down this article and talk about it, and hopefully you guys agree. I think it would be really cool to see a flying type evolution. So it says the possibility of Eevee getting a flying type evolution has been generating a great deal of buzz within the Pokemon community for several weeks now, and for good reason. So it goes down to show this little clip from the new Pokemon movie. I think it's centered around Lugia and stuff. It says in the first trailer, let me scroll up a little bit. It says in the first trailer for the upcoming Pokemon Everyone's Story, we see a young trainer holding up her Pokeball to the sky. Normally that's something you do when you have like a flying type Pokemon, you know, make them close to the sky. That's like, that makes sense to me, you know. That's like, you know, that just makes sense. I don't think there's like a flying stone, but you know, if you think about Leafeon and Glaceon, the way that you evolve is by taking them to like the icy rock or the mossy rock or whatever, like grassy rock or whatever. So you know, holding Eevee up to the sky, that would potentially be one way to do it. So it says the significance of this didn't register until a longer trailer for the movie dropped, and we found that her Pokemon is an Eevee. So obviously this holds no significance until you know that she is an Eevee trainer. Everything in the movie seems related to Lugia and the wind, so why is she holding Eevee to the sky in a Pokeball? Very mysterious, right? And the next thing, this is why I really think it is. So, well, this is why I really believe it. So it's merchandising hints. So it's going to say various like toys from China have shown like these little pictures. Is this clickable? Can I click this? Oh my god, what a good article, man! I can just totally use this. And I actually got permission to use this article, so that's why I think these guys are pretty cool. Definitely check them out. They have a ton of good information. So we see like Pikachu, Eevee, Lugia toys, and we can see like on the right-hand side of this one next to Eevee, and I'm trying to like scroll down. Maybe I can like bring this page up. There we go. You can see the Lugia image at the bottom. Is my desktop. LOL. My desktop. So yeah, you can see that there's like black holes missing right there where, you know, a toy next to Eevee would be. So what other toys are they hiding? Is there going to be like a new legendary? I don't really think that would be. I don't think that it would really. I don't think it's new legendary. I think it's an Eeveelution because it's like I said, it's Lugia, it's the wind. It makes complete sense to me that this would be what they're trying to do to keep like an Eeveelution under wraps. So let me go back and finish up the article here. So that pretty much just makes sense to me. Like, to be honest, I'm sold. I'm sold right there that this is like a new flying type Eeveelution. And there's a little bit more miscellaneous hints. Some fans point out that Sylveon was revealed very early in the Generation 6 pre-release cycle, showed during the spring-fall launch for X and Y, and it could be a similar note with Generation 7, and Pokemon's been doing this for years. Think back all the way back to Gen 2 if you guys still remember, like, Meryl was released really early on the Southern Islands cards. People used to call it like Pika Blue. I don't know if some of you guys remember that. They usually release like 2 or 3 Pokemon really early to build that hype. And nothing would build hype more than like a new Eeveelution. And the reason why I wanted to make this article is because we all know that an Eeveelution is going to come this gen. Eeveelutions happen every 2 gens. There's Gen 2, there's Gen 4, there's Gen 6, you know. So yeah, we got Umbreon and Espeon in Gen 2. In Gen 4 we got Glaceon and Leafeon, and in Gen 6 we only got 1, but it was Sylveon, and Sylveon's pretty cool. So now that we're going to be moving on to Gen 8, of course we're going to be getting at least 1 new Eeveelution, but we didn't know what type it was going to be. Some people say they want a Dragon Eevee. I personally thought it was going to be Poison, because if you think about it, like the Eevees that they make usually like counter the things that are like too strong in the current like competitive scene. So since fairies are really good, especially like Sylveon's a good example of like fairy power creep, and you know, like all the Tapus are fairies. There's so many good fairies now that I thought the Eeveelution was going to be like a Steel or a Poison to like, you know, really, you know, beat those fairies, kind of like a patch to the game. So that was my theory on it, but I would totally be down for a flying Eevee. Like, I know we don't have to use fly in game anymore. We fly on Charizard and we use a little bracelet thing to call Pokemon, but like that would have been a lot easier having an Eeveelution to fly you everywhere, because everyone really uses one in their playthroughs. And just a flying Eevee, I can think of so many cool competitive things, like with Z Tailwind, like high critical hit, and then like he's probably gonna get like air slash or something, or air cutter that has like a high critical hit ratio for guaranteed crits. So stuff like that could be really cool. The last thing I want to talk about is, what do you guys think this evolution is gonna look like? Obviously, there's a picture of Eevee right here. We're gonna well, I have two ideas. I was looking on Google and I was like, well, there's two things I think it could look like. I think it could look similar to Mega Absol, you know, with like wings coming off the back, kind of like Pegasus wings. Or it could look more like Altaria, you know, with like a cloud type thing. So this is the one, I think this is the Absol one. Yeah, so like you see like wings and stuff like that coming off the back, you know, it's a bit feathery, has like a tail and stuff like that. This is just random art I found on Google. I think it could definitely look like something like that, but I really think it's probably going to look more like this. Obviously not this picture, but I think it's going to look like this, but just extremely cuter, because they're going to go with more of a cloud variant, like a cuddly cloud, cute, fluffy type thing, because that is what a lot of people like Eevees for. People don't like their Eevees to be like, you know, sleek and strong. Like the last Eevee that really did that was like Umbreon and Sylveon. Ever since then, they've taken like a much softer approach to Eevees and made them like a lot more cuddlier, I think. So, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think it's going to be a flying type Eevee? What do you guys think it's going to look like? Do you think it's going to be more like Mega Absol or more like Altaria? Or do you think it's going to look like something else completely different? I'm really interested in what you guys, what your thoughts are on all of this Eevee speculation. Who knows? This could completely be BS, but I feel taking the time to talk about this type of stuff and like mentally preparing yourself for when it actually happens, it's a lot of fun. I don't really think this is clickbait type of content, so I know there's gonna be people that think that I'm totally clickbaiting, but I'm not. I really just want to talk about this because Eevee is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I would actually dig a flying type one. So actually, you know what? I just thought of something. Like if Eevee gets Aeroblast and it's like a special attacker, like I would only need like 100. Give me like 105 plus special attack base and Aeroblast, and I'm sold. Like Aeroblast, high critical hit ratio, Z Tailwind means 100% crit on like 105 base special attack. Like, that's usable. I'll take that to regionals. So let me know what your guys' thoughts on this new Eevee potential flying evolution is in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.